Hi everyone, I'm going to be starting out tonight with the Patriot here. Tonight I'm going to be taking tank requests like usual. I'm going to be mixing in a little bit more of my own picks here because I'd like to grind a little bit of credits. That way I can get some more discounted tanks here. I have a few new tanks that you guys can pick from since there's a pretty good special going on right now. A lot of tanks are 30% off, some are 15% at higher tiers. But I grabbed several of them yesterday when I was able to log on. But we have the T25 too, got the KV3, T10, T43, and also the Skoda T25 and the T3485. But feel free, I said last stream I was gonna mainly play just high tiers. You can pretty much request anything and I'll play it. I'm just going to be doing two of my picks. Going to be a lot of premium, some high tiers mixed in too. And then I'll do one request in between and kind of go back and forth from there. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a good Veterans Day as well. To anyone that's a veteran. I'm going to be running off of caffeine here for tonight's stream. I've gotten up at 2:45 the past 2 mornings since she's home now, but she was away for the weekend at a wedding. I had to deal with a little needy dog before hopping into work. Ooh Lord, that's not a tank that I want to see. Thank you for bouncing. Nice to see you guys though. Everyone just popped in here. I'm gonna try to get myself a little bit further up here. Just might be able to. Here we go. So far so good though. He's actually gonna make a little mistake. He's probably gonna get no HP damage. Awesome. Hopefully everyone's at least on the NA server enjoying the 5X weekend. I know it's a little up and down from what I've heard. I haven't played yet. I just popped on yesterday for a little bit to buy some tanks. But yeah. Rice porridge? No, I have not, Graham. Can't say that I've ever heard of that either. Even though there's not many hills for me to work off of here. Going pretty well so far. I'm actually gonna start poking this way. Actually I'm gonna fix something in between the match here. My CPU's the fans. I don't know if it's picking up on the microphone, but I can hear it. It's a little bit high. One of my programs probably isn't on the right profile for gaming. Oopsie-daisy. But decent match so far. We're up by quite a few tanks here. I'm actually going to start heading this way because we have an ample amount of tanks to go kill those 2 guys down there, which I might get hit by the 112, but might as well get a little bit more damage in there. But hi everyone, nice guy Andrew, John, Dana, Poser, everyone else, Carl. It's quite a few of you guys, but if I miss anyone's name, thanks for joining in here in the beginning. Which tonight, I'm gonna put up the usual pick Tuesday night stream. I kind of mentioned, I may depending on if it's picked or not, don't feel obliged to pick it just because it's a new game. I added a new game to the list, Star Wars Battlefront 2. That'll be coming out Tuesday. But, you know, I still have the other picks up there. Not sure, you know, I'm still kind of on the fence. You know, I plan on getting Star Wars eventually, but if it's picked Tuesday, I'll get it Tuesday. If not, I can definitely wait. Because there's a little controversy around the game as far as loot boxes go. But I'll be putting that up, you know, a little bit past 9 p.m. Awesome. Snuck in a little bit more damage there. We're a little over 3,000. Patriot, you know, when it's top tier here, it's pretty much a no-brainer how you play it. You just avoid anything with a crap ton of alpha, and you know, you can do pretty much anything else. The only times you have trouble when you're, you know, top tier here is when you're getting, you know, hit by guns with, say, 400 plus damage, and your DPM and lower alpha isn't really able to keep up. Hello, Grinder. Sounds kind of like, what, risotto? Or even probably like an unsweetened rice pudding almost. Everything's doing good. Hopefully everything's good with yourself as well. Alright, let me clear these off. Got a Master Bad second class, Confederate Award. Top 2 damage. He beat me out by a little bit. That IS-6. A pretty good matchup for all those preferential tanks kind of mixed in here. So why don't I stick with the American theme here? I'll go with the Chrysler Grand Final, and then the first request up, I'm going to have a grind coming on. Which I'm now on the Skoda T25 since I moved up the tier with that grind. I'm also grinding the KV3 now since technically I need to finish that grind to get to the KV4 and also the ST1. I finished those lines well before those tanks came out, so I actually need to grind quite a few you know, modules and stuff on there, to where I was thinking of just, you know, free XPing and purchasing it, but it's actually a pretty hefty amount of experience when I got down to looking at things. Which we should be seeing this week. I have a feeling that the public test server will be up towards the end of the week. You know, maybe in the beginning here, but usually they put it up towards the tail end of the week. So keep an eye on that. We should be seeing, you know, basically the 183mm replacement for the British TD line. They're actually buffing quite a bit of the tank destroyers and even the Churchill gun carrier. Or gun carriage. I think so. But they're actually, first glance, it's saying that they are nerfing the AT2, at least some of its armor. I have a feeling, though, it's not just a straight nerf. They're probably going to buff the guns a little bit on that. Or mobility, something. They're not going to just straight up nerf it. If they do, then there's something horribly wrong. But there's a few other things with the patch, but it'll be interesting. It's kind of the same, you know, switching out a, you know, tier 10, a couple other balancing changes. That thing has more armor, but it's still not the best when it comes to its... Oh, I could bounce him. Turret front there. I was trying to aim for the cupola, but... Ooh, I'm actually surprised that he penned me there. Uh-oh. Thank you, team. That hurt a little bit. That actually... Yep, you guys are actually surprising me here now. I'll say that's Not what I was expecting. Like the VK used APCR, but I was actually expecting to block a little bit more. They're hitting me on my lower plate, but I guess I didn't have it angled enough. I use OBS to encode. It's free, and honestly, out of all the ones I've used XSplit, Adobe Media Coder as well. OBS has actually worked out the best out of all of them. Yeah. It's probably what the majority of people use, to be honest, as well. I want to push, but we actually, our little advantage we had on the hill start going away once I lost my HP there. But my team should still be fine here. I'm honestly just waiting. I was waiting for them to spot. Yeah, there's a Scorpion G. Yeah, he's too far back though. I'll throw a shell that way, but they should be fine here. I need to go help out down this way. Hey, I wouldn't use an old sock, but nothing wrong with a new one. Alright. Yeah, if I didn't lose my HP, I would have pushed the hill there, but I'm just gonna take the safest route, head down here, and go kind of right at those CDs, more or less. But I haven't played this tank in quite some time. I think I played one match a few streams ago, but that was it for the past couple months. I thought the lower plate was a little bit stronger when it came to the guns that were shooting at me, but I was a little bit wrong there, and I should have angled, you know, just a hair bit more. Alright, I wanted to go right there, but the Tiger 2's kind of in my way. Hello, Colby and Average. I remember you, you know, bad name. Glad to see you're watching the stream now. Go. Kind of holding out here. Hoping the Scorpion G doesn't end me. Team. Could be able to get this Lorraine pretty easily. If I can ram him, that would be also nice, because I think someone else is gonna shoot him before I get to him. Hello, Free Zone. Alright, now that I got a second, I'm gonna try to fix... I just need to fix my CPU fan here. I don't think that you guys can... Come on. Alright. Hopefully that fixes it. Sorry, Colby. Most of us play on the PC. Got a Confederate board, but you know, there might be a couple people that plan to play us PlayStation 4. Hovering around chat here. Yeah, top 4 damage here. Our Scorpion G did a real good job. 6 kills, over 4,000 damage. I'm happy with getting a little over 50,000 experience there. Why don't I, for a grind here, why don't I hop with the KB3, since I'll be grinding this tank now in the mix here. But we have the M46 patent for requests, IS3, IS6. Hello, Bird. Nice to see you. Hey, Jordan. Goodbye, Jordan. Thanks for popping in at the very least. Nice, you got the next Churchill. It starts getting a little bit better there. I think the Black Prince is better than what a lot of people give it credit for, but it does start getting better. You know, the non-tier 5 Churchill. That's a little bit difficult to use. Which, as far as new things with the stream here today, kind of said it before the stream and also on Discord, but more or less got some new tanks here. They're on my tank request list. You know, there's a link in the video description below. This is one of them, the KV3. It's not new tank, but it's new in my garage for, I haven't had this in like, what, 5 years or something? It's been, I played the KV3 back when you could see, no, it was tier 6 back then, the KV3. You could see tier 9s in it, I believe. Wargaming just didn't put a patch out to remove them from your garage. They'll remove them in a little micro patch one of these days. Done. RNG. But got some new tanks. I added it back into the stream shop. You can find it in the video description below. Levi has some new toys available. If you want to tip Levi, for anyone that doesn't know, Levi is my dog. He has some new toys back there. Also, I changed challenges a little bit. You might be able to see on back of my camera there. There's a couple like boards back there. I'm going to be putting them up in front of my monitors here, probably tomorrow. And with challenges now, if you win a challenge, whether you know it's just the basic one, the deluxe one, or the ultimate, you will win back your Levi biscuits. The ultimate one, you win back a little bit more than what the purchase price is. But winners are, I'm going to put your name up on the board every time you win a challenge. Losers, you know, at least you get a good match out of it. That FE304 was a little bit ballsy there. He would have been better off sitting right back there. But yeah, feel free to request anything, guys. You know, I'm gonna be, you know, slowly getting through requests, so it will take me a little bit longer than usual to get to them. But basically, I'm gonna do 2 of my picks, 1 request, kind of toggle back and forth from there. Unfortunately, here, I probably shouldn't have pushed there because this Tiger 2 kind of has me in a bad spot. Our entire other flank just got wailed on. I kind of want to move, it's just hopefully this KV5 gets a good shot, and he didn't. But yeah, we're kind of screwed here, I would say. I'm gonna try to see if I can. There we go. Did a little bit of damage, and he finished him off. Hello, Luis Campos. Nice to see you. But yeah, I don't think you can delete the Stein and Franken. But they'll remove them, you know, at some point from the garage. Might be, you know, my guess is it'll be this Wednesday coming up. They typically, even if there isn't a patch coming out, like a big update, they usually do a really hard reset of the server, it seems like. Did a little over 1900 damage here, not bad, but unfortunately, I knew I should have kept aiming that way. Unfortunately, our team just threw up a clunker on that other side. Not nice. Stop penning me. You just pen me with AP. Why do you need to use APCR? It's part of, you know, KV3, I think it's a good tank. It's part of the reason I kind of held off on it a little bit. Even though it's got decent armor, people just double tap too and go through most of it. Colby, you know, try not to spam chat a bit. You know, you're typing a lot of stuff and some of it's not really constructive. But as far as like nerfs and buffs like that, honestly, no. I haven't heard anything about that, about the T62 and Object 140. So don't know if you're talking about PC or consoles, but yeah. At least on the PC, nothing's happening with them. I'm just waiting for this guy to die. Might as well stick around here till the end. But anyway, on to the next tank. I'm going to pick another premium here. But yeah, pretty much top damage on my team and in the match, but unfortunately I just watched the other flank over in the open field part. They just basically crumbled. Why don't I, since I'm gonna pick a premium tank here, I'll do the IS-6 request here first off here, since that was requested. Thank you very much, Ghost, for the tip. Hopefully, you know, your trip went well. All's good here, though. Hopefully, you know, you and your family enjoyed, I assume, skiing? I would assume, for going there. Alright, we have a couple 9s in the match. I'm gonna stick over to the 1-3 side here. But next up I'm gonna pick another premium, and then or yeah, I'll switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna pick a pick a high tier, then I'll get to another request here. Colby, I'm on the regular server here, you know. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but yeah, I'm just on the regular server. There's no test server or anything going on right now as far as PC and stuff goes. Thank you, Scorpion G. Hello, Sampita. Nice to see you. The ally that drowned, that's just awesome. There's no SPGs, but we don't have the center, so I gotta keep a little eye out for over here. I'm a little confused as to why you are not shooting. Yes, there's a wall there, however, you can shoot right through that wall. There we go. Our T10 pushed up pretty far, which is great for us. They probably won't push out very far at all for us. On us, at least. Gotta keep a little bit of a close eye on our base. They're gonna have at least 4 tanks up there fairly soon. Nice throwing HE, but he's still an obstacle I gotta go through. Good damage. Come on, T30. Whoa, whoa, why are you pulling back, dude? Yeah, I kind of stuck myself out there to get a track shot. I tried the same thing, that didn't work though. I should have aimed in a little bit better there. That's a big miss. I'm just trying to rush a little bit here. Just because they be in our base right now. At least they're not capping, but definitely a big issue, guys. Need to kind of get on this. But I'm mainly concerned about like the Object 704. We haven't spotted him yet. He's most likely in the base, but concerned about the T10. Like, yes, it doesn't have as much armor as some of other tier 9 heavies, but you know, I have 4 APCR shots left here. I'm still keeping one loaded here, but it's a little bit iffy when it comes to the pen on this, to be able to pen the T10 if I get like in a somewhat close fight against him. I might as well. Crap. Where this tank does not shine. Go. At least the third shot's the charm there. Mainly looking for him. Crap. Nice. Some pretty odd movements here. Like they're pushing pretty far into the center. I'm gonna try to go help our Centurion, but I might be just a hair late. I'm still kind of safe though. There's a PZ-58 I gotta keep an eye out for. But worst comes to worst here, which I actually know the AT-15. Worst comes to worst, I'll just pull back here. Crap. Yeah, don't do it, don't do it, no! You're gonna get nailed. Crapola. I hate you, T10. I was trying to rush that shot and it did not work. Which I can't pen it. Crap, we're gonna lose now. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, I need to pen my shots. It's a little bit easier said than done, to be honest, dude. But that guy's a dick, to be honest. I'd like to see you penetrate every shot with an IS-6 against two tanks like that. But anyway, moving on to the next tank. I got an any pick, so I'm gonna pick a different one here. But you know, go figure. I'm getting yelled at the end of the match, but you know, unfortunately, both teams actually kind of had a problem with overall participation there. I'm gonna hop into... I'm gonna play the 121 here. Hello, Leith. Nice to see you. I have a feeling that this is going to be, typically when it takes a while, either a grand battle or tier 10 only match. At least when it comes to, you know, the NA servers with tier 10s. It seems like whenever you wait for more than a few seconds, that's what kind of gets churned out. But yeah, it doesn't do any use, honestly, saying anything in the chat, because as far as like how I should play, just because there's a delay in between me and you guys. So by the time, you know, anything pops up in the chat, it's minimum, you know, about, I'd say 25-30 seconds, and you know, I might not even catch it right away. So even if you know, you have the best intentions, it doesn't do any good, just because, you know, it's not like it's instant popping right into my head here. But I tend to make quite a few mistakes sometimes. Now this tank, I wish I had something with gun depression, since I'm in a medium, but I'll try to make this work. I'm not gonna push into the city like I have been. I'm gonna try to go a little bit into the center. Boost engines, if you mean like, I don't think with the way you worded that, no. There is equipment that you can boost your engine power a little bit, but not like anything substantial. I had a feeling, looking at our team, they're all flaring out to the edges. That's what's been happening a lot in this mode, to where I decided just to... She just got nailed. I decided to head into the center here, since... Oh, why don't stay there, dude. Ah, he flipped over. I'll try to do the good thing, but it's probably gonna get me... damaged here. Crap. You're probably gonna die. I tried to help you. You cannot blame me. But I just want to hang around here, to be honest. I'm definitely going to be outnumbered when it comes to the center. But you basically need a spotter. Like, we have an E4 on the other side. We have I don't even know why I took that shot. We have myself over here. If you don't have any spotters in the center, it's pretty much game over for your team. I'm kind of confused as to why we have a Super Conqueror and a T-57 Heavy sitting in the back, but who am I to judge them? But I'd like to be able to do something a little bit more aggressive here. It's just, again, you don't have anyone in the center here, and you're not able to spot the majority of the map. Most of my team is either tucked up way up on the edge of the town or on the 0 line. I am really freaking surprised that E4 did not catch him. But that's why I'm kind of sticking around here, so... Wait, did a T-57 get killed by Artie? No. It was a different T-57. I'm like, if our T-57 camping in base died from sitting out in the open that far away, there's something wrong with... Not the enemy team, but that guy just literally giving them a free kill. might be a bad idea, but my team, they're doing decent in the town. I just need to hope that I don't get pushed on by too many of these guys. Very nice. I knew he was gonna... I've played this a lot. Like, you guys don't see me play this a lot live streaming since it doesn't always pop up, but I played this a lot while testing, and I've died in quite a few spots throughout, you know, the whole testing phase. Because a lot of times when I was just playing it, you know, on the sandbox server, I was just rushing to different spots to see, you know, like what worked, what didn't work. And, yeah. The best way to learn. Alright, we don't got anyone over there. They cleared out. They're gonna find a few people back in this area, and then SPG's back here. But our side is still struggling a little bit with this flank over this way. Crap. I needed to track and do HP damage there, but I should be fine to... Are you kidding me? Oh, that's... I'm shooting heat. I do not want to be shooting heat right now, but... Yeah. Dumb me. I was just giving him basically free damage. I still am. Ah, Lord. No, I'm sucking it up here. But at least he's gonna kind of run right through the center here, chase me. Hopefully my team looks and realizes that they can help me a little bit. E4 doesn't seem to be budging, which is I can't believe I let him get, what, like 3 shots on me there. I could have just got him there as well. Let's see if I can drag him into... Hey, I love breakfast food when people are cooking it for me. Usually at home and stuff, I stay clear away from breakfast stuff. Crap, I actually got batch at 58 on me for already. I might as well just play it safe and let him get killed there. Thanks for tipping Levi, Dana. Obviously, my sound for Fussbot's not working. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else's purchases here. I need to try to reboot that. Alright guys. Trying not to mess up here because it's still a pretty close match. Which, oh lord. Thank God he had a freaking HE round, but unfortunately their E4 just popped me. It's just... yeah, I got lucky there, but what's kind of annoying me right now is we're this late into the match and we still have a T-57 with full HP. The 183, like whatever, he's trying to help this line out a bit, but just way too far back in tanks like that. We should still win this. We're only up by 2 tanks, but as long as they don't screw up this flank, like this guy's almost dead, we should have a pretty easy win. But I ended up with 2,700 damage, 2,500 spot, so I can't complain too much. I'm gonna try to fix something real quick. There we go. Which tank? Okay, the PZ7, Lobobo for a challenge. Let's see, I guess I had to fix that shop thing. Thanks for tipping Levi too. Dana. he's a little poop back here, so that's why you don't really hear him at all. Alright, so I have the PZ7. I'll do that challenge right now. Which I actually forgot to put off personal reserves. I'll have to do that up after this. Madden, I can add the IS-7 to the tank request list, but it's going to be a while. Today's stream. Alright, Aurelion. Sorry, you're banned. You're gone. You're given, you know. As far as chat rules go, don't really have many. It's pretty much just don't be, you know, annoying or an asshole. And it's not too hard to, you know, to follow chat rules like that. But anyway, we have a PZ7 challenge here, so I'm gonna have to do 2.5 times the HP total and damage, assist, and blocked all combined here. And with the new challenges, if you win this, hopefully, you know, everyone, I mentioned it a couple times here. With the new challenges, if you win this, you get back your Levi biscuits, and you also, I don't have them up yet. I'll hopefully be having them up by the next stream on Tuesday. But essentially the winners, I'm going to put their names up on the board. Sponsors are going to be up there as well too for the stream. But every time you win a challenge, you'll get something up on the board. They're behind me here. I just haven't hung them up. So yeah, words. I need another swig of coffee here. I've got to get to 6,250. But yeah. Need to keep myself energized. Levi's tired since I've been getting up at 2:45 the past couple days because Ryan was gone. I had to walk him. It's been like freaking 20 degrees outside, and I'm like walking him at like 3:30 in the morning. Both of us were like, what the hell? Hello Jack, nice to see you. Hope you had a good birthday. But yeah, I don't get how people screw up the chat rules too, because they're pretty easy. Like, I don't care about most things. It's just basically be a decent human being and you're fine. Thanks for the challenge, Andrew. Centurion 7? Sure thing. Like how some streamers, which, come on, I need every little bit. Like, I don't even care if people mention like their YouTube channels and stuff like that. As long as you're like, you know, constructive within the chat, you know, it doesn't bother me. But, you know, it's not too much to ask for. Hello Abdul, nice to see you. Almost got lost. There's a bunch of name. Everything's blue right now as far as the names go. I got all lost in there together. But after this, you know, the PZ7 challenge here, I'll probably do a raffle. If not, it'll be after the next battle. Getting pretty close here. There's no arty, so I should be a little bit safe right now. Maybe not. We'll find out here. To fight off of this corner until more tanks get up here. It's STB1. You might not want to do that. Really need to get this Crap, I shot him too early. This leopard won out. I just need to keep an eye. Yep, JPZ 100. Need to skedaddle. There's a JPZ 100 T95. Yep, STB1. You might wanna keep an eye out over there. I had HE because I didn't think he was gonna push up like that, but yeah, we got a pretty big problem. Ooh, Lord. I don't think I'm gonna get this challenge if they decide to push into me here. Hello, Dingo. So I'm gonna have to catch up on chat in a moment here, because I'm about to get really screwed. Which I tend to not try to use premium rounds, but I think it's a little bit justified here with a T95, a JPZ 100. I'm trying to not get flanked either, but I have a feeling that this STB1 on their team is gonna get behind me. He has I'd say a more than 50% chance to get behind me here. But my team is not doing a very good job at, there he goes. They're not doing a very good job at, pretty much anything right now. Like, yes, these guys have a ton of armor. Crap. But it's just, unfortunately, you're gonna win this challenge here, because I'm not able to angle against all these things here, unless somehow I get super freaking lucky here. Oh god. Nope. He just AP'd me right through the front. Ah, Lord. So congratulations, Labobo, on winning the challenge. Let me give you your biscuits back. By the next stream too, I'll have you'll be the first person up there when it comes to challenges. Some last 1 hour, others last 2 hours. It depends on the clan boosts. But yeah, I definitely didn't get close to the level that I needed to get to. I had a chance. The only way I was going to get to that is if my team actually could hit their shots. And also, if that STB1 didn't flank me. He got 2 shots on me. The JPZ he took off almost 2,000 damage just by himself. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of hard to bounce shots from a JPZ 100 at that range. He can shoot down at me and overmatch a couple spots. But, so we have a Centurion 7 here, a challenge from Andrew. So, in this, I've got to do 1.5 times the HP total. So for this, we got to get to, oops, not 750. I got to get to 2,580 for the challenge here. Hello, Hellwrath. Nice to see you. Fix a couple things over here. Oh, okie dokie. This is not where I want to head yet. Up after this though, Levi has a pick. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna do a couple premiums, I think. Hello, Costas. Nice to see you. Alright. I think we're gonna have trouble over in the 9-0 line. But I could be mistaken. So far so good though. They got quite a bit of damage out. The Scorpion G, I have no idea what he was thinking. He kind of pushed right out in the middle, and we had like over, I'd say, 3 tanks capable of hitting him. But they're pretty they're not really matched up very well over in the 9-0 line, so I'm gonna play this a little bit more aggressive than I was planning on. But looking at where their tanks are compared to our tanks, they have a lot more people on that side. I should only come across this T-54 Mod 1 here, which, being in a Sense 7, I can hesh him to death without exposing myself too much. Fortunately though, hitting him there is not really helpful. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a leap of faith. It's just... where is their T-30? That's my main question. Let's see if I can get this guy up though. Come on. Got another guy up here. Oop, they have a Panther 8.82. Alright, their T-30's over on the other side. It's just, we need to not take too much time out over here. It's like right now, you know, we're getting held up by 2 tier 8 tanks. Alright. Hey, can you please not stop there? At least our other side, they kind of stopped them a bit. Surprise! I knew that there was somebody else over here. Hello, bud. Alright. But thank you very much for the challenge, Andrew. I think I just inched over it a little bit here, though. I'm gonna go to try to blow past it, though. Hopefully. Just need to be a little bit careful. I can get, you know, shot a few more times if it's just one of these guys hitting me. But at this point, you know, they don't really have anything over this side that's very scary. Kind of hope that they get reset, to be honest, too. Sounds a little mean, but I'm pretty confident that we can phone this home. Hello, Super Cat. It depends. Like, honestly, when there's a lot of specials, like this is a 5X weekend, what you kind of see is a lot of people that typically don't like play the game very much, or, you know, only play during, you know, these specials. They might not, you know, be playing at the best of their ability, whether it's due to them just, you know, being like casual players, or, you know, not really playing recently and they don't really know how certain maps work and how teams have been playing, stuff like that. So you get a lot of uncertainty, more so than usual, to where you have a lot of people dying without doing much. You have just matches that more or less come down to I find, just a handful of people during types of events like this. It makes it hard to play. It's like sometimes during this, if I kind of have some issues, I'll just, you know, I'll play it a little bit safer. That'd be nice of that RU-251. He pushes on me, I'm gonna kill him. I'll be nice to that guy. If someone asks for a mission, and that's not much to ask for, the T-30 has like 100 HP. I know how sucky it is to frickin'... I'm not gonna rush on the T-30 if I don't have to. Well, thanks for the challenge, Andrew. I hope you guys, you know, like the new challenge setup too. Hopefully I can get this board, you know, somewhat reasonable as well. Ooh, he popped up at the last second. Yep, he got it. If it was like honestly, missions that are strictly performance based, I can care less if honestly someone does them, but the capping ones, artillery ones, they're like killing the SPGs or damaging them. They're crappy missions. So, got a Mastery Badge 3rd class though. You know, most amount of damage on my team. Their T-30 did a good job on the other side, but unfortunately for him, our team was a little bit better. But thanks again for the challenge, Andrew. Congrats on... Or I shouldn't say congrats. Congrats to me for winning. But, hello, Brave. Going good so far. So Levi has a pick here. Why don't I'll pop into a premium tank after this one, but why don't I play... I haven't played it yet. I've actually... The T10, even though I have battles on my account that say I've played it, they're all for the IS-4. I've actually never played this tank on this account. Last time I played this was on the test server when it came out, to be honest. And that was the IS-8 back then. Hello Azul, nice to see you. The Halloween houses, I got a pretty good amount of gold from them. So I'm kind of happy. Yeah, I'm hoping, like honestly, I'm gonna sleep a freaking crap ton tomorrow. Because I haven't gotten much sleep this weekend, but I'm hoping tomorrow I can catch up on some things for YouTube. Don't be surprised if you see some videos release. I won't be live streaming tomorrow, but you should see some, you know, different videos popping up. But let me start a challenge here. 500 Levi biscuits for the winner. Also gonna be, you know, I need to do a lot of stuff on the back end of WoT Guru. Like, you know, in a way, I always think about things a little bit differently, to where some of the missions that Wargaming has, they are designed to be frustrating. But the reasoning behind that is, you know, not to say Wargaming doesn't want anybody to get free personal mission tanks, but they make some of the missions pretty RNG dependent to kind of, you know, put a little restriction on how easy people can get them. Like, there is a little bit of luck involved. Most of them are honestly skill-based. But some of them, even after they rebalance a few of them, are pretty, you know... They're pretty fair, but they're still the ones that require you to get a smidge bit of luck. So, thank you very much, Libobo, for the tip. Problem I'm having here is, I know that this doesn't have much gun depression. But I'm wanting to get where that E75 is, but I'm hoping to get a little hit on this RU. Just a T10, excuse me, doesn't have a ton of armor to work with, especially on the hull. especially when you're facing a lot of 9s and 10s. So I'm gonna try to get somewhere where I can hopefully brawl. Actually, you know, it's actually rare to see someone like, I could have killed the T-30, but I usually, when people ask for like completing missions and whatever, I usually just say, nah, I don't even respond to it. Just screw it. I'm gonna play like normal. But feeling nice. Keep him there. That's unfortunate luck, John. Which, up here in about a half hour, we'll do the poll for the game of the week coming Tuesday night. Great. The daisy. Actually, not surprisingly, I'm not looking to push this side, to be honest. I'm just looking to spot a little bit here. If I can get lucky. Don't think the Foshby is going to push on me. Let's say if I get lucky, I get some assist damage, but whoop, he's going to push on me. Hot damn. You got some frontal armor, but I don't know if you want to do that. He might get really freaking lucky, though. Yep, he got a little bit lucky. I mainly had the HE for his front, but I was holding out hope that I'd pen him with a high roll for HE. That hurt. See a T-54 coming behind me. I don't have the gun depression right now either. Yeah, that's where I don't really have a feel for this tank. Typically I know more or less if I roll up on a hill whether or not I can point my gun on an enemy, but not in those two cases there. Okay, we actually need to, we're getting clobbered now. I thought our other side was fine, but they just, yeah, we lost a lot of tanks with little to no armor. Unfortunately, I've got to ditch these two guys. I don't know why they pushed out there. They pushed right in between two different enemies. I've got no words. You never want to do that, especially pushing when you're basically on soft ground, because it's still wet over in that little gully they're in. They pushed on soft ground in between two different sets of enemies, and yeah, it just, they pushed away from their teammates too. They're still holding out hope that they survive it. It's just, I'd try to help them, but there's a Borsig there. Right. This side looks like it kind of regrouped and rallied a little bit. Fortunately, hell, I'll give them credit. They killed quite a few tanks there. Come on. Crap. Here, I thought the turret turned a little quicker too. Guess I was wrong. You kind of get a feel for the tanks, you know, if you play against them enough. I think I'm not safe here. I pop through this way. I want to get the Pershing, but I'm so close to getting hit by that bat chat. Throw it. I'm gonna go for it. No. Why did I do that? T-44, spare me. Thank you for having a crappy gun. Crap. This is Borsig. I hope he's not looking my way. I hope that's the case. Nope, T-54 got me. Balls. I think they got this, though. There's 3 minutes left. These 2 TDs should be able to kill the T-54. Boar should die. And at that point, I don't think they can cap out, but it can go either way. Did 2100 damage while failing a bit, but yeah, oh well. Decent match. Congratulations, William, on winning the raffle. Could have been a little bit better, though. Alright, so I'm going to get to a premium tank before hopping into my next request here to 183. What do I play? I haven't played this in a while. The Amex M449, which the next patch is actually bringing the French heavy tank line, non-autoloaders, pretty good frontal armor. You know, they're more or less the samesies, going from tier 8, 9, and 10. But they'll be interesting to play against. Pretty much crap ton of frontal armor, pretty good gun slapped on them, decent mobility, nothing too special in that department. Labobo, the Battlefront, I'm going to put it up as an option when it comes to the poll here. I'm still kind of on the fence about getting it. The Star Wars Battlefront. It's going to be one of the options. If you guys pick it, you know, I will play it. But, you know, whether or not I pick it up right away, you know, I gotta change my mind. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. But there's gonna be 6 different games you guys can pick from when I put up the poll for Tuesday's stream. But the reason behind I plan on getting Star Wars Battlefront regardless at some point. It's just, you know, I'm kind of on the fence because more or less with the game, the way it's set up, it's very similar to like Battlefield games, to where when it comes to multiplayer, you know, you level up essentially your account when you play matches, you know, based on experience you gain. But they implement it, they call them like star cards, and essentially they give you like little boosts as far as like adding a little bit to your, say, health regeneration or lock-on capability, stuff like that, when it comes to playing in different things. They added in, like, this is a $60 game, they added in loot boxes that are very heavily favoring people that buy a lot of them get better cards, essentially, a lot faster and almost immediately compared to people that don't buy them. So it's not like, say, Overwatch, where you can buy loot boxes there, and they give you like cosmetic stuff that have no effect on gameplay. The loot boxes in Battlefield, they give you a slight advantage, and while you can earn all that for free, like, you can go basically from having 0 hours in the game to having a leg up over people that have, say, you know, a lot more playtime than you just for purchasing loot boxes. So that's a little bit of a knock against the game. A lot of people are, you know, definitely voicing their opinions, where, you know, I still plan on playing it, but it's not like it went from basically being a lock-in, like, I'm gonna play this game the day it comes out, to being, I really want to play the game, but I don't really agree with the whole microtransaction for a full-price game in that matter. But all in all, it's still shaping up to be a pretty damn fun game from what I've seen from it. Could go wrong. Facing off against 2 tier 9s. Be very nice if I had a little bit more assistance here. However, not looking like I'm getting any help outside of what I provide myself. This Bat Chat, he's finally moving up. Thank God. Crap. I was trying to keep the Conqueror there, and honestly, that didn't work because this IS-7 just blew through. Oh God, I just shot under him. Come on. Ah, Lord. And I guess Shot a dead tank, and this C-75 is going to get me because he actually has the, I think, the stock gun. I just screwed up there. I just let myself get shot twice for no gain. We're up by 2 tanks, so I'm just kind of going into survival mode here, essentially. But yeah, it's close to being pay to play. Like, it's still, like, the advantages you get, they're minor, but it's still, if it wasn't a full price game, say $60, fine. But, you know, oh lord, I get screwed up and I stuck my butt out and got shot. Good job by that guy, but I guess I definitely screwed up. I was thinking about popping down here, but I was afraid of doing that because getting shots up is definitely a challenge, but oh well. Nice job, Bat Chat. Hopefully my team wins though, but the frontal armor wasn't working too well against those 9s, unfortunately. Anyway, we won Sand River. Yay. Let me get to the FV-183. That is true, Randall. Honestly, yeah, I always try to leave something when it comes to, like, my family. They're always like, "What do we get you?" Because yeah, it's kind of hard buying Christmas stuff for, you know, at least for my family. Like, what do we get you? Like, because I typically pick up, say, games and stuff that I want just whenever they come out. I thought about waiting, honestly, that long to get Battlefront. It's just, Star Wars is one of those things that I actually didn't play the original Battlefront that they just re-released. I played the first games that were released over a decade ago at this point, I believe. But you know, it's just, I really like Star Wars. I don't know if I can hold myself back this year. Tried Crossout Poser? No. Did you mention that game? I don't remember it, to be honest. Okie dokie, let's see what would come across here. I haven't seen, honestly, I think for the NA server they disabled 30v30 and it doesn't create full mode, or oh lord, I'm mad at myself. I knew I could hit him and I held on a half second too long there. That is the luckiest, honestly, that's gonna be a big miss. That's the luckiest freaking FV in this match right now. Because that gives away, like, the best shot I'm gonna have all match on anybody. Which are 263. I have no freaking clue why he pushed out that far. Yep, and I pretty much screwed myself here. I got myself into a bad rock here. Should have known. I'm not able to 100% get myself covered. And there's a Bat Chat here that's able to kind of hit me. Already can definitely hit me. This is not going to go well. Nope. And I'm dead. Well, sorry team. I crapped that up. Sorry for whoever requested the 183. It just didn't work out this match here. But yeah. Back into, I'm gonna do two more Two more of my picks here before getting onto the M46. Doing a lot of tanks that I picked today. Basically popping back and forth here. I've played Assassin's Creed games before, yes. I haven't played the last, like I knew the one just came out, but I haven't played the one before that. But I played every other one, you know, before these recent two. You know, the one that just came out in Egypt, it looks fun. It looks like a good game. It's just, you know, I kind of dropped that series. Eventually I'll play them because initially I really like the story and setting and stuff behind them, but I have a thing against, you know, game companies. You know, they churn out, they have a really good game and then they churn them out every single year, and it just, you know, after like the second, third game, it just kills you. You know, you kind of get burned out on a series. Like, I think at this point, the way gaming is going, you know, like, there's no perfect situation in a way, but I feel like when it comes to these like yearly franchises, they're better off, you know, releasing like a big DLC, in my opinion, and, you know, not basically releasing something that's kind of like an add-on to the previous game and charging people full price for more or less the same thing with a different paint, you know, coat of paint over it. RTS game, it's hard to say, to be honest. Like, I like honestly, I'd probably it's an old game, you probably have heard me say it, the Shattered Galaxy game. That's still my favorite RTS. But when it comes to, honestly, like, I've played Command and Conquer, I've played StarCraft, like, I don't know, I mainly like turn-based stuff, but rat. Of course there's a Centaurian 7 here too. Just having a little bit of trouble here. I guess I'm gonna run away here, to be honest. I don't have much HP. Sorry, T49. I'm just gonna stop here because A, I'm not loaded, but my team, again, like, this kind of happened in the Grand Battle map, but everyone is going to the edges of the map and they just leave the center wide open. And, you know, it's all fine and dandy pushing your flanks, but you still need to make sure if there's enemies in the center, pushing past them is not always the best thing to do. Luckily, we have a little bit of armor here now on the Tortoise. Now we're down 3 tanks because we pushed pretty hard. And it didn't exactly work out too well for us. I'm gonna try to help you, Tortoise, here. It's just, I don't have enough HP to get you out of trouble if they decide to start shooting me here. That's nice, John. Congrats on that match. When you yeah, those matches are always great, but sometimes you're like pulling your hair out, like, why do I have to do this much? They're always nice though if you get a win out of them now. You definitely know, you carried your team. Grab 103B. I'm pretty sure you just pushed up the 0 line really freaking close to the enemy tank. You know what tank you're playing. I have a feeling he's gonna pop out here. What the hell was that? He's trying to like peek out, but he's small chance I could have penned him, but I probably should have winged it. Unfortunately here we're down by 3. I don't have any armor or HP, and we're about to find out the hard way what happens when you get flanked here. Someone yells at me for honestly camping, screw them, because at this point I don't really have that much of an option here. Yeah, oh well. Still did 2,700 damage, but tried my best. Alright, so I got another premium tank up here next. Let me see. They're not going to last too much longer, so I'll wait for them to die. But let me get this poll going. Hopefully it shows up correct in the chat. Basically, every Tuesday night, I stream 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call it the Game of the Week stream, to where you guys get to pick the game. So essentially in the chat, you type !vote after you see it start here. You press space and then you pick 1 through 6. There's 6 options. You'll see a little thing pop up on the screen after a few seconds. Top choice is number 1. Bottom choice is number 6. The choices are Destiny 2, World of Warplanes, Dreadnought, Star Wars Battlefront 2, World of Warships, and also Overwatch. So let's get this going here. Gonna be up for 10 minutes, so you know, take your time. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class, also a whatever the hell this medal is. There is no wrong choice though. Feel free to pick any game, which one you want to see. Did the most amount of damage on my team, which, not to say that's depressing, but it's a little depressing. Because, yeah. But Lorraine is a pretty damn good premium tank for dishing out damage. Alright, so we got M46 up next here. Hopefully it pops up here. There we go. Had a little bit of trouble with that popping up. Yeah, even if you know your pick doesn't win, you know, feel free to pick anything, because sometimes, you know, if it's been a couple times and nothing's gotten voted on, I'll just drop it out. I might replace it with another game that I have. So it looks like right now it's between Star Wars and World of Warships. We haven't had a World of Warships here stream in quite some time. We also have never had a Star Wars stream. Last week we did Overwatch, which I thought was pretty fun. I like playing Overwatch. It is a little hard to keep up with at times though. Especially compared to, say, World of Tanks. It's a really fast-paced game. Always puts a smile on my face playing it though. The way that you vote Doesn't cost anything to vote. You press exclamation point vote space. Number 1 is Destiny 2. Number 6 is Overwatch. Pick in between, you know, and you just go 1 through 6. Pick a number, you know, top to bottom. Top is number 1. You just hit it in the chat. You only can vote once, so make it count. This is... I should have taken a chance, because he might be dead now. World of Warships is actually, they're rebalancing the American cruisers here soon. They're actually adding in a whole new line, I believe, of American cruisers as well. I believe they're lighter cruisers than what we currently have in the game. Crapola, how are you guys not pushing the field at all? They're not even spotting. I need to get back to my little cubby hole because I'm not trusting my team in pushing the town that far. Which tank would you like in the challenge, William? Unless you put it in the message, which I'll look after the battle here. I'm assuming you picked the M48 though. If I know you. M48, sure thing. I had a feeling. I very much like the spot out here, but their T-57 really scares me. Can't hit me at this moment. Neither can the Udes, because he did. It'll be interesting. Like usually I play Destiny like 2 days a week right now. It'll be interesting to see how different Star Wars plays from it, since there are some jetpacks in the game. Alright, I'm actually gonna go against my gut and run away from the T-57. Just for whatever reason, my body was screaming, run towards the T-57, but I don't think that that is, thinking about it for an extra second or two, the best option for me. There's a T-69 here. I'm banking on him not hitting me before this bat chat would be able to. But we have a pretty good lead to where killing these guys out here feel like puts me in a little, that's not good though. Alright. A little bit more damage than I wanted there, but I feel like killing these guys and just leaving these, you know, T-57, T-28 Proto, and they're already eventually out here to hang out and dry. It'll make the match end a little bit quicker. Overwatch, Randall, like that's because I play it for fun, and honestly, like I was doing placement matches there. It's actually really competitive. It's probably one of the more competitive games out there. Like, it looks like a bunch of random running around, like just, you know, punching and shooting people in the face. You would be surprised, like, yeah, there's some pretty damn good people that play it, and the teams that play it together, it's really big in esports, to where it's hard, you know, if it's like the first time you're watching the game to kind of grasp everything, but, you know, as far as random team makeups in Overwatch, they're not all random if you play ranked battles, which I was doing a bit of when I streamed it. People pick things for certain reasons, and the different characters kind of play off of one another. Run to the light. So far it's neck and neck between World of Warships has a little edge over Star Wars. We still have about 2 minutes left for anyone else wanting to cast their vote. We got a Mastery Badge 2nd class here. Got a Pascucci's medal. Second most amount of damage here. Pretty nice match. Alright, so we have a challenge here by William in the M48. So I've got to do, depends on the matchmaker. Let me see match I got here. Which we have an M48 request, so I'm just gonna that off there. Since tonight, you know, I'm not able to do as many requests since I'm trying to grind out a few premium tanks along the way here. Alright, so tier 10 only. I've got to do 2x the HP. You know, I would do 2.5 times in M48, even though, you know, it's a medium, but if I was like top tier against a bunch of 9s and 8s, I'd be a little bit confident in bouncing some stuff, but I've got to reach 4,000 damage, assist, and blocked all combined here. See, it's all, well, you know, that's why I put it up for a vote. You know, some people might want to see Star Wars, some might want to see World of Warships. Even though, you know, right now, most likely it's going to be World of Warships for the stream. I'll be streaming that Tuesday night. You know, next week might be a different game. So I always put it up for a vote and let you guys kind of decide, because I'll pretty much play anything that I own when it comes to, say, Tuesday night streams. But instead of me picking, you know, I felt like it's a little bit better. You know, you were the guys watching me, so might as well let you guys pick. Which I still won't roll out, you know, even though I haven't done it yet. Which World of Warships won 7 votes. Let's see. I was gonna go over there, but we have a lot of people heading that flank. But I might pop on here or there outside of my schedule. It just, you know, I almost streamed yesterday. Or not, yeah, yesterday. It was yesterday. Get my days messed up here. But I kind of crashed after work as far as energy levels, so I decided not to. But there's always a possibility of me streaming, you know, either a random game or tanks outside of when I'm scheduled here. And I do know that come next week, I need to, it's going to be a kind of a 1 week thing, to where my work schedule changes here for Thanksgiving week. So I am going to have to change a couple stream times. But it's just going to be one week more or less. The week after, I might have to change Thursday morning, but I will do my best to let you guys know as soon as I can when it comes to these changes. But Thanksgiving, I worked like 5-6 days, and I work pretty weird hours. I work some mornings, I work some nights, work some middays, because we're pretty busy. But thank you for everyone that voted. We'll have some fun time in World of Warships. Maybe I'll actually be able to get another ship there. I have quite a bit of credits in World of Warships from when I last, you know, played it regularly, to where I'm fairly sure I won't. The Montana, you know, I'm working towards for a tier 10, but I might be able to pick up another ship along the way here soon. Keep him tracked. It is coming out Tuesday. You can play it now, but it is EA. You have to not subscribe, but you have to pay for, it's called Origin Access, so where you pay $5 a month and you get access to games a little bit before other people, and also you get like a couple old games that you can play for free, and you get like a 10% discount for buying games from EA. I honestly hate like shady practices like that. Like, there's so many different subscriptions nowadays for games, for video, TV shows, and whatnot. Yeah, but I'm not gonna subscribe to something for $5 a month just to play a game, you know, a few days early. But that's why you can see people playing it already. He started turning back. I think I can get him. Thanks for the challenge, William. No, honestly, I'm barely over it. I didn't blow past it here. Hopefully gonna get a bit more damage here if this E50 lets me turn. Got that guy to waste his shot. I'm banking on him shooting the other guy. Very nice. Oopsie daisy. Hopefully Leopard 1 doesn't seem like he's... Yeah, I'm just pushing you the hell over, dude. Sandwiched. I love freaking ramming Swedish TDs. Thanks for the challenge, though. I had to get to 4,000. I got to, what, like 4,800 at this point? Nah, I got over 5,000 here so far. I love playing the M48, though. Thanks for challenging me on this. I don't want to ram him. He should be able to shoot here. Thank you very much. Leopard's probably off to... He's dead ahead. Even if it doesn't make sense, honestly, I'll just ram a frickin' Swedish TD for the sake of ramming them. You never know what the outcome is, but typically it's pretty hilarious. Even if you're in one, you know, with the kind of wedge shape of it, just ram somebody if you know you're gonna die or something. I'm firing EG here now, but pretty fun match here. Almost at 3,200 damage, 2,500 assist. This Leopard 1 might live to, whoop, there he is. Live to fight another day here. Is he gonna... We're coming for you, dude. If I don't... Oh, Lord. Come on. You can keep rolling. I meant to do that. Hello, Antonio. Nice to see you. I totally meant to do that, just to keep you guys on edge here. I'm actually not too certain that he went left there. He probably did, but there's a chance that he popped this way. The 183 honestly needs to get his butt on cat with two one-shottable tanks here, and they're the ones closest to this Leopard 1. Why they are chasing after him is beyond me. Does not seem very smart. If he gets a win out of this, then I am gonna kick myself for the rest of the match, or not match, rest of the stream here. I'm honestly just gonna rush into him because I really don't want those guys to get one shot at. Yeah, that roll was kind of lame compared to some of my other more eccentric ones. Very nice. The possibility, William. I'll think about it. When in doubt, when you roll something though, try to keep on moving. If you lay off and lose your momentum, you just get stuck. But got a mark of excellence, mastery badge 2nd class, got a Confederate award. 2nd most amount of damage, E50M, he did a pretty damn good job there. But all in all, pretty nice match. Almost got more experience, just lost out by 1 since I got quite a bit of assist damage. Thanks again for the challenge though. But what was I doing here? I'll do the IS-3 up here, then I'll get to a couple more of my picks here. We got the IS-3 up here. I'm actually kind of surprised that that wasn't at least the mastery badge 1st class. Which mark of excellence obviously are finally working on the NA server. It took them, it was like a month and a half, I think, to actually get it working again. Hopefully you won't see too many rolls on the World of Warships stream on Tuesday, since that'll mean that I'm getting freaking killed a lot, so. Which I will open up for ships requests for that game. I don't have, you know, easily or readily accessible list of ships that I have, so I'll probably keep it to requesting, say, like battleship, cruiser, destroyer, carrier, stuff like that, to keep it pretty simple. I actually have some of the Halloween skins too, so some of the ships look pretty cool. I splurged and I got some of them. I actually, you know, I haven't played tanks since the last stream, just since, you know, trying to keep up with work this weekend and a dog. It was jazz weekend and pretty busy for us. I had to double as a electrician today too. Our printers were losing electric at work, which, you know, it's the main way that restaurants get, you know, orders to the kitchen. The circuit breaker kept tripping every couple minutes. No wires or anything were wet. We weren't like washing the floor or anything. And yeah, where I had to troubleshoot. Eventually I just gave up, and because the building, it's freaking old. Like, it's a Victorian building. Like, you never know what's gonna break in it. But it was not fun trying to cook while figure out electrical problems. But never a dull day. Unfortunately, they have a lot more speed than we do. Specifically here, like, we have people pushing the south, but they better, like, we have TDs in the base. They do need to help them first, but it'll be nice if they can help us out here, because we're not going to be able to hold back the wave. He actually does not have the big gun on that. That's the 128. It doesn't matter for me because he's able to take off a huge chunk of my HP regardless. Ooh, Lord, so is this tank. I'm just chucking HE and I'm running. Like, hey, what's up with all the tanks with armor coming around here? I do not know about that poser. I haven't seen anybody mention it recently, so it might be fixed for them. I am unsure about that though. Whoa, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Just had a shot at his lower glacis. So not only did you just miss your shot, but you made me miss a shot that would have dealt damage on that 183. That pisses me off. If I didn't have hard enough time facing, you know, I'm shooting tier 10s here with, you know, IS-3 doesn't have armor to bounce them. Line it up a shot, and yeah. At least we're starting to win the map control, so we just need to honestly wait it out. Play it safe. I'm actually going to hop over to help them over here. The Carolina, it doesn't have the worst gun depression, and it actually has a better turret front now. Yeah, I don't see that as a bad spot. It's just we weren't going to beat them to get the positions up here, so whether they went where I did or here, at least there's no arty for them to get hit by here. Now we actually have a pretty good advantage over them in this area with their 183 lock there, E100 that way, where if we, like, I say we, but it's probably going to be me, and get this STB1 out, we should be good to go. But this E50 is the only thing. Woo lord. Never mind, the 183 is also in the mix now. Hello? Anybody? JPZ? Mouse? Thank you. But the E50's saving that guy right now. But ah, crap. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Follow up though onto, okay, probably gonna be a big nope, mistake. He's one-shottable now. I'll let the Centurion, he has more gun depression, deal with him. This guy's been playing pretty aggressive here. My goal is the E50. We're up, you know, we're up by a lot of tanks here. Like, even if I die, we're still gonna be in a pretty good spot. I'm just looking to eke out more damage. Right, he's got something to chew on that way. Bounce off the E100 like a dum-dum. I am actually going to go for the 183 here. Not a ton of damage, but I think I still helped out a bit here. Okay, the EU still has some chat problems. I just wonder what the hell they did to it to break it that bad on the NA server and now the EU server. Got a Mastery Badge 3rd class here in the IS-3. You know, tier 10 match, I'll take that. Our team did a pretty damn good job playing together, honestly. Enemy team had a pretty good advantage over us. However, they should have pushed harder. If they had done that, I think they would have. You know, if they won on our flank before our other flank took the rest of the map, we probably would have lost that. But it took a little too long, and we were able to kind of outwit them essentially. So I'm going to do the Object 252U. Now I'm going to hop into another premium, then get to the T3485. Then I got the T25-2. 113 IS-7 M4 coming up as well. I'm just hoping, you know, I'm grinding out some credits here just because there's 30% off on the NA server and also 15% off for tier 8 to 10. But I have a few tanks, you know, that I've been holding off a while to repurchase them. Might as well, you know, pick up as many as I can while they're 30% off, while also keeping enough credits to where when I finish some of these grinds I'm doing, I can still purchase the next tank. But I might as well get them, especially with the crew sale, you know, 50% off crew training. 50% off camo. Saves a lot of gold and credits for me here. But I'm hoping to pick up at least 2 or 3 other tanks here by the end of the event. A little bit troubling that we're putting that many people in the south. Oh god. Thank you, Jag Panther. Right. Go chase that guy. Be really tempted to go I'm just gonna leave him there. He's digging himself his own grave. I don't even need to shoot him. I knew I was gonna be a pretty big arty magnet. I was worried about their TD, but now that he's out of the picture, I'm seeing it hard for us to not do well in this one area that I'm at. Not many things can pen me here. Arty, honestly, I'm not too concerned. Oh god, about it hitting me, but unfortunately he just popped my friend there. Yeah, I can't pen him. Now we're in a little bit of a pickle. The Uda's got nailed. I wish he didn't push as hard as he did. But we'll be fine as long as our people... They just need to not make any big mistakes. By that I mean, please, please, please don't lose the southern flank. We have a lot of people down there. It still can go in their favor. But already, you know, focusing on me, I'm losing a lot of HP here, but I'm still not terribly concerned. The SU gets pushed up, so I'll pop up on the Tiger P here. Alright, 110. You want to play ball? I don't know if you're going to want to do that. Honestly, he was the only obstacle remaining, but he just threw that for his team. I'm not able to get back to base for the 1375, so I'm just going to go guns a-blazing here. They're already starting to annoy me. Nice bird. T-150 is a very good tank. Yes, Levi is here, Izzle. Arty's about to get a whooping. Probably. Fortunately, we're pushing a tank that doesn't have much view range at him. I should have Wayne it. I didn't have my gunner. Missed him by a little bit again. Well, okay, I was a little bit surprised why he wasn't disappearing. Let that thicker max live a little longer. Get that guy out. I'm more concerned about the arty at this point, to be honest, but yeah, we should be good. Come on, aim time. Very nice. Not exactly the best 252U match for, you know, being top tier, but I did a pretty good job at letting their arty focus on me and not my team. Thanks for tipping Levi a new toy, Izzle. He's gonna be pretty damn happy here. I'll give you what would you like him to have? We have some like normal toys. Or we have like Christmas themed ones. It's up to you. Hey little bud, yeah, I'm talking about you. We have Master Badge 3rd class. Top damage. Pretty good match overall for our team there. Over 100,000 net credits as well. See you, Graham. Thanks for watching. Alright, so what do I want to play for a premium here? Why don't I pull out a Type 59? I haven't played that in a little bit. Christmas theme? Sure thing. So let me tip Levi here. Well, we got his attention. Hey, don't steal it. Thanks for tipping Levi. Let's see here. Do you want your toy? It's a Santa Claus. Give me your paw. Here you go. He's a happy little thing right now. I'm glad the little boosters helped you out a bit. It's a Santa Claus that grunts. It has squeakers in it, but he usually just likes the grunters. Thanks for tipping him a toy though. He's had a tough couple days with Ryan being gone. Hey, you don't want to play with it? Can I have it? Hey, can I have it here? All right, so Type 59. I might actually try to go to the field too. Santa duck. Pretty much. I don't think he'll destroy it. He's definitely gonna play. He's gonna play with it, but he shouldn't rip it apart. We actually found him. It's a really small hedgehog, but it has a little chef hat on him and a little apron. And we're like, we gotta buy him this. It was like $2, so we're out looking for the little boards for the stream here. We're like, he's getting himself some. I should have taken a different shot there. He's getting himself some dog toys. But he was a little angry that I had to leave. Oh lord, he's taking a lot more damage than I would have thought. Crap, I took another bad shot there. Type 59 got a little bit of problem with its gun sometimes. They recently buffed the Type 59 a little bit, but the gun is... it's a little bit annoying sometimes, I'll be honest. It's still a good premium tank with the preferential, but you know, it's got some faults compared to some newer tanks. Luckily this guy, I should be decent fighting him. There shouldn't be anything outside of the T-37 over there. Start plinking me. Keeping an eye between two of them. Okay, now we got enough people here. Let's make sure that he gets out. The purple rabbit, I actually fixed it. He actually is really, he's really gentle with it now, to be honest. Object 140 challenge? Sure thing, John. But yeah, I actually fixed it. It actually doesn't look like it's, or was messed up. Okay, they're actually at our base. I need to get this SU out before he gets a good hit on me. And I need to start chugging it back to base. This, I should be fine to blow through their tanks here. I've got to worry about this oh-ho. We might be able to reset them, but oh crap, they have an OI here. I'm gonna get myself into some trouble here, but oh crap, I have a blue Leo with me. Oh, this did not work out. Why did you guys all... They all turned back. Like, the enemy was kind of waiting for us there to do that. I need to run away now because the oh-ho is going to oh-no me. That's so lame, but I had to say that. Yeah, this is not going to work. Ooh. Oh, God. Rat, what? Swear to gun, it just trolled the hell out of me, honestly. I just missed a pretty much fully aimed shot on that T-29 on his lower plate. But we had 6 people right around their cap. They had 1 on ours. They took all of our tanks back right across where their enemies were in the center, and they just dove right into them with low tiers. We could have just all sat on cap and won. That's depressing. But got a mastery badge first class, high caliber. Granted, I should have went back to the cap, but yeah. I did 4k damage and pretty sure I almost out damaged my entire team. One of these, you know, it's one of those matches I don't feel bad at saying that I didn't deserve a loss there. But oh well. Moving along, we have a challenge, an Object 140. If you had to pick between the Defender or the T26E5, I'd go with the T26E5. Statistically though, the Defender inches it out just a hair, but I'd still say that T26E5 is better. But best premium, you know, it's basically between the Defender, T26E5. I'd say the Lorraine 40T as well. Hey buddy, yeah, you enjoy your little toy? Here you go. Give you a little biscuit. Alrighty then. Anyway, moving along here. We have a Object 140 challenge. I've got to do 2 times the HP total when it comes to damage, assist, and blocks all combined. I gotta get to 3,800, which I would say with 30, or not 30, but 28 enemies to shoot at. Why don't I'm gonna bump that up. I'll probably come back to bite me, but I'll bump it up to 2.5 times since it's a grand battle here. I'll definitely probably come back to bite me, but I gotta get to 4,750. Which, don't forget, certain people, you can do that. I got a mastery badge first class. Alright. Try to get some early spots off. We have plenty of people in the center. Tempted to go there, it's just you can get countered there by SPGs, and also if they have a couple of people in the center that know what they're doing. I might actually regret doing this. Knew he was gonna hit me. Come on, Artie. Do me a favor and shoot the things I'm spotting. Ooh, he's got the regular gun. Very nice. Honestly, this 907, I don't feel bad shooting heat at 907s. They honestly deserve it. It sounds very mean, but I would say that's like the only Clan War reward tank that it's overpowered. I don't use that word very lightly. Crap. Glad I moved. I actually need to get out of this spot. Don't know if I'm able to actually do that. That IS-4, however, just saved me from taking quite a bit of damage. Not my intended target, but I'll take it. Obviously, they're already really zeroed in on my little spot there. Uh-oh. But thank you very much for the challenge. I just inched by it as far as with all this spotting damage. That's why I bumped it up to 2.5 times the HP total. Just because with grand battles, it's a little bit easier for me to get to my intended mark. As long as I don't, YOLO at the frickin' enemy. Which I've been known to do, but I think the heat is off of me. Fortunately, I hit his upper plate. Already, I'm gonna guess, isn't aiming at me yet. Maybe I'm wrong. 2 of them. Spotting damage kind of did you in here. unfortunately, you know, in grand battles, like, not to say mediums you don't want to do a lot of damage, but a lot of the times grand battles are won based off of who spots the best. Basically, you have some people spotting for you. I might get popped here, but you have some people spotting for you, and then everyone else more or less stay as safe as you can and just shoot, you know, shoot at the enemies that start pushing up too early. That's more or less what decides a grand battle a lot of the times. Not always, like, you know, it's still pretty close here, but it's really, really risky to push up with the large amount of players, where it's just a spotting match. There is a new grand battle map called Klondike coming out in the next patch, so we should be able to play it on the test server. I'm guessing it releases at the end of this week, which that map looks a little bit less reliant on spotting. It's still pretty heavily influenced by it, but it's a little bit less dependent than this one, which our town just got banked. We're starting to definitely fall behind here a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. Once you start falling behind on this, it's hard with the amount of SPGs in the match, and also, you know, with how difficult it is to kind of reach different areas. You know, once you start losing people, it's not like you have like groups of tanks left. You have like one tank here, one tank there, and the enemy can just kind of pick you off. Alright, he's pushing, or not. Hey, it'd be nice if we can get this TVP out. He's the only thing preventing me from leaving this area, but alright, here I go. This area is not going to be good for me. I thought I was going to be able to push up, but I kind of got stuck with that TVP spotting me there. But this isn't looking good for us. Penning him's gonna be, oh, never mind. I say a pretty tough task, but I was gonna chuck an HE round. I hope I got lucky. Alright, that TVP's all the way in the center. I'm going for it. I have probably 2 shots to kill him. He can clip me. Just, I gotta hold out hope this E4 survives. Ah, crap, he ran away. I was hoping I'd kind of see him up here and we can get him out before he got too far away. Crap. Not good, just because I'm not already safe. I know a few of their already are in the 0 lines. Yep, that's exactly where they're hitting me from. The bat chat 155, 58. Roll 15 got me now. Well, great for him. Unfortunately, you know, I don't think we're going to be able to pull back. You know, at this point, you know, now we're down by 5 tanks. It's just, you know, that's my problem with the large matches, where I like when they're objective based, you know, attack versus defend. We haven't seen, there hasn't been any tests or anything, as far as what I know, from that mode that you saw, you know, at this point almost a year ago. Basically with the attacking and defending and basically respawning 30v30. Just because the standard battles, while, you know, they're fun, to me they're like a novelty, to where there comes a point every single match to where you start losing HP on your team, or you lose, you know, a few tanks to where it doesn't look like you're down by a ton, but with the maps being as large as they are, and with the way that World of Tanks is balanced, it puts you at a position to where there's no possible way to come back. Whereas like in 15 versus 15, say it's like 2 or 3 of you guys on your team against, I don't know, say like 5 or 6 enemies, you have a decent chance at actually pulling off a win if you kind of stick together and play smart, or you have one person just running away with things. But when it's all tier 10s against, you know, tier 10s on both teams, and you're spread out across a whole map and you're down by, say, 4 or 5 tanks, you're just going to keep losing that one tank after another, and it's really hard to stop that kind of snowball effect. But it's just, you know, they're never going to be able to balance the mode the way you kind of would want it to be balanced. It's just, you know, once you start falling behind, it kind of gets a little bit depressing, because you know that it's an uphill battle to kind of stop the bleeding. Well, you do spawn in 3 different spots, yes. It's just, you know, to me it needs respawns, which they can't do with it in the standard matchmaking, because right now you pick one tank, you get put into the match. Unless they just let you respawn with the same tank, that's a possibility. But, you know, to me, if they do that, then they'd have to, you know, they have to shift as far as they have the bar on top, kind of keeping track of like points essentially in case it ties. They'd have to make it more influence with that, and also say like capturing zones, say like domination mode. I think that would help out, but you know, some people, honestly, I hate to always bash people for caring too much about their stats, but most likely people that are in that group would have a problem with that. They don't like change, you know. They always more or less, I see them saying, oh, you gotta disable encounter, assault, you know, the matches aren't predictable, and yeah. But I don't want to stay here long. Screw it. Just I see the town. Yeah, I should have went there in the beginning. We're up by 2, but isn't exactly the best tank known for brawling. I've got to do something here. They have a huge clump, which, well, so far not really worked out too well for them. We just lost our other flank. Okay. I'm gonna slot here. Try to help. Just keep. Should be fine. Crossing. Couldn't be anything behind the ARL. Alright. I'll see you, Labobo. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day at work tomorrow. Alright, team. Don't blow this. I said one person walk right in front of the frickin' SU-101, or SU-100Y, I should say. Number 2 here. Gonna get probably hit, but need to get this guy out now. Oh crap, he actually got me there. Okay. Well, at least we're gonna get a win here. Not exactly the most well-played match, but somehow I got 3 kills, and we should be able to finish this guy off. I would hope. I was wrong. I thought he was gonna pull this way, but which, thank you very much, Outdoor, for the subscription. Actually, this is my first match in this since rebuying it. We lost, the grand battle. I did win the challenge, but kind of a hollow victory there. I wanted to, I want to win, but. All right, let me get through another challenge, or not challenge, or request here before I do another premium. I got the T25-2 here. So thanks for all the challenges tonight, guys. So far, won 2 of them and lost 1 of them. Or no, I won 3 of them and lost 1. Still got I need to Photoshop things so I can put up on the board. Here's to hoping I actually get things done tomorrow. It's always days like that where I plan on, photoshopping, doing YouTube stuff, or website stuff, and then I get kind of sidetracked. So up after this, I'll probably do 2 more premium tanks, then I'll finish off the rest of the tank requests there. And that'll probably get me to the end of the stream, more or less. Pretty fun stream now. The next time you see me will be Tuesday morning for World of Tanks. And then later on that night, it'll be World of Warships. Which I'm going to play this, in my typical spot. But I'm still going to play it in my typical spot. There's 2 already to where you're always spotted sitting back on the little hill that everyone sits on here. You can take a shot at somebody, they can see you. Where I don't like sitting back there, just because you paint a huge target on your back. M6 is going to be, if he decides to push up, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. But everything can change in this tank if I get hit by that M44 mainly. That can put a big dent into my HP. Kind of waiting for this T28 HTC. He pushes up a little bit further. M6 doesn't move up. I got some pretty decent Type 64. Just ruined that. Why you gotta be there? I was trying to let the T28 HTC move up to where I can shoot him in the sides, but I'll gamble. The Type 64 is not. Crap. Oh, I should have hit 2 of these shots. But he's got a lot of armor to where I'm trying not to use APCR. The APCR on this thing is pretty damn good, but yeah. trying not to spam out. Like, it's like 250 something millimeters a pen on the APCR. It's kind of crazy for a TD at this tier. With a turret, decent mobility, gun depression. This, you know, I don't mind facing off against T25s. I find them pretty easily be worked around. Sometimes they end up killing me, but alright, that went pretty straightforward. I missed a bunch of shots, people died in front of me, and my team is, yeah, up by 7 tanks. But it's one of those tanks to where, for whatever reason, you know, I don't always give it enough credit. And sometimes it comes back to bite me, but it's not a bad tank in any sense. Come on. You can do it. That face. But up after this, I'll try to pick 2 other premiums I haven't played yet during the stream. I'm definitely going to be able to do all the requests that are currently up there, though. Let's see, is the M41 still out here? Only thing I would wish that this tank had was a little bit more aiming time. But just inch myself over 1,000 damage. It's just 170 millimeters a pen. You know, it can definitely be borderline when you're against higher tiers. But your premium round 258 it is. You know, it just shreds things. You know, only facing up to Tier 9, there's not much that you can't penetrate. See you, Zol. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tipping Levi a toy too. I say I'm getting pretty tired here too. You know, I've been up today and yesterday, 2:45 in the morning. Yeah. I'm dragging a little bit. Why don't I play? I haven't played the M46 KR in a while. You hop into this guy. If you can't tell, I'm getting a little tired here, but it's all good though. I've ground out about 1 million credits tonight throughout the stream, which isn't bad considering, you know, I kind of forgot to do some personal reserves the first hour, so. Me? Double? My problem was, you know, I probably should have went to bed earlier the past couple days, knowing I was getting up like an hour and a half earlier, but I decided to stay up. I'm like, oh, I'm young, I can do it. No, not so much. I'm gonna head on this side. So far so good. Obviously that Panther was really intimidated by our team there. Thomas the Tank. Alright, our T-29 decided to even it out, and he drowned himself. Alright. At least he looked like he fell off the bridge by accident, but... Alright, I really don't want to spin you, but... I'd say I really need to keep my speed to be able to get over here. I hopefully I don't come back to regret not pushing the 2 line. Really, the Scorpion G's what I gotta worry about, but the Type 59 and you know, really they don't have that many other mediums. They don't really bother me too much. Like the Rudy here is able to hit my hull, but as long as I can kind of dictate the fight and keep them on the other side of hills from me, I have a pretty easy time at keeping my HP with only one SPG here. Unfortunately though, my team is not pushing. Whatever. But I'm much more comfortable fighting on this side than the other side. It's just typically pushing from the north here, you're better off pushing the other flank. But you can make do on either side as long as you get yourself in the right place at the right time. Now, I'm gonna try to sneak in here. He just fired. He's able to take shots on me, but if I can get him to shoot my turret, I should be fine. Thank you very much. I don't think he realized his Kupalova sticker now. Alright, do I have an IS-3 with me? Alright. Can you please bounce off of me once? Worried about, but the IS-3 is going. Great. Because our other side's not going to last too long. Don't. You're covering his... Yeah. But we don't have to actually push anywhere, we're just defending, so as long as we hold this side, very nice if we can take out anyone on this side, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Guy push out and get himself shot. Alright, he's tracked now. Fine to... one. Crap. Oh, I actually did not mean to shoot that. I thought I let off soon enough, but I did not. Now we're not in a good spot, because... don't know why this IS-3 is not going after this Shrev 74. It's a very big mystery right now. Thank God for RNG. It's just... hello? What's going on here? There's no artillery. Like, oh my God. They've already beat us to the cap, so I've gotta... unfortunately, I've gotta go into the cap. Our IS-3 is... he's blowing this for us. He was doing fine. Until he... I don't know what just clicked in his head. But unfortunately, I've got to turn from playing this to my strengths to playing my weaknesses here, which I've got to dive into all these tanks frickin' on the cap. 20 seconds left and we're gonna lose. Went from an easy win to a frustrating loss because I'm not even gonna make it to the cap here. Yeah, that guy... I usually, you know, you guys don't like me, or not like me. Hopefully you like me. You guys know that I don't like to bash people, but I don't get what he was doing. Deal with it, Joseph. Honestly, when there's starting to be, you know, a very good chance of losing, and the only way I can make my way back to winning is penning every shot, I'll throw some premium rounds. Part of the game. I'm kind of annoyed that that just went so far south because we took our top tier heavy and he just drove around in the corner. But Mastery Badge first class, high caliber, but yeah. That's just... I hate losing matches like that. But oh well, I tried my best. Yeah. What can you do though? Anyway, let me add something to the chatbot shop. Since I got a first class, it's just go on to a 113 next. But as far as using APCR there, to me, you know, with it being part of the game, 192 pen can go through most of, you know, a Tiger, the premium ones. However, if I hit, you know, if he was angled well, or his turret front, there's a chance that a standard AP shell can actually bounce. So when there's like 2 or 3 people on the cap and I'm running right towards them without, you know, pretty good certainty of me living, I'm just gonna switch to premium because I would like to win. But I was trying my best not to use any there because, you know, you are right, I didn't really need it that match. But unfortunately, yeah, there comes a time and a place to where, you know, I play the game mainly to try to win every match I'm in, or, you know, have fun if winning's out of the question. But yeah. But like, honestly, like, I hate blacklisting people for, you know, say playing bad, because everyone has their bad matches, but there's a time and a place to where there's a difference between doing something wrong. Like, I make plenty of mistakes, like everybody does, nobody's perfect. There's a difference between doing something wrong and doing something like that IS3 did, to where, you know, I can see to where he was trying to push out to make sure nobody else was down there after the SPG died. However, you know, I asked in chat, you know, north, he's like, okay. He continued to push, you know, where nobody was. We're playing defense, and clearly there's nobody down there. So, you know, it's kind of something to where doesn't matter if he like pushed all the way up the 0 line to where we just pushed through, or pushed straight through the center like I did, the shortest path possible. But you better start going towards there's, you know, actual tanks instead of nothing. But it happens. Alright, I'm actually not gonna play this as aggressive as I might usually. Fortunately, I missed that first shot there. You are kind of lucky. Crap, I actually could have penned him there. Here we go, thank you. I knew I couldn't shoot through that first shot and actually pen through it. It's not like it's a little wood fence or something. That IS-3 sticking out mighty far. We're playing plan B here. Got a tortoise covering there. IS-3 shouldn't be able to push on me. Should be able to get at least one more shot on this IS-4. He didn't do anything necessarily wrong here. He started pushing just as I pushed across, which unfortunately for him, you know, it was just literally the worst timing for him to do that, which this IS-3 shouldn't be doing this to me. But our tortoise, he popped over to the other side here. He doesn't have a shot on anything. I don't know why he would do that. But he's not even shooting this IS-3 now. This thing is not the best at fighting and being necessarily safe from lower tiers. You have some really weak areas as far as like the lower plate. Hoping, nope, that was not angled right there. I was a little bit too angled, but I don't have anyone covering my flanks now. Everyone is struggling with this IS-4 now. I'm hoping my back's covered now, but they can't pen the IS-4. There we go, guys. Thank you. Like you have 3 of you. That's just, I'm not doing anything right now because I don't have my ammo rack. See you, Rich. Thank you for watching. Nice words, Wayne. My ammo rack back. Pushed up, and it's really easy to hit the weak spots of the tortoise close up like that. Unfortunately, he is now dead. Crap, crap, crap. No gun depression. Shot from the back now. Heard it my way lucky there. This is slightly better gun impression over the side, but this is still not enough for me to be able to hit the IS-3. Yep, this is not going to go well for me. See if I can bait a tank over. Nope. Uh-oh. No, I flipped them back over. I didn't really have that much choice, to be honest. I was trying to get another shot off, but did 4,000 damage. It's just... honestly, I like doing like what I did there, that tactic, but because had I sat back on our side, you know, it would have been tough to get shots off on the enemy without taking a lot more damage in return. I'm just always surprised that, you know, I had people behind me. It's just, it's tough sometimes because there's people behind me, but they kept letting people in basically to, you know, get more shots off, more damage, and it just started snowballing essentially. Which I think I actually forgot looking at it here. I think I forgot to run a raffle the last hour, I believe. I think, but let me run one here. Winner gets 1,200 Levi biscuits. I'll run another one at the end of the stream as well. Honestly, yeah, I shouldn't have flipped them over, but I was dead anyway. Alright, so I have an IS-7 up here for the next request. It's just, it never ceases to amaze me that, like, you know, we made some mistakes. I probably could have done something different, but just there's people sitting on the side looking straight down the lane to shoot at an enemy, and they're not taking any shots at them. And it's just like, what he doing? Got a grand battle here. So we got an IS-7, then I got an M4 Sherman up next. Then I'll probably finish with a couple premium tanks. That's the most noticeable one, yes, where you can slip a lot in that area, especially if you flip. When the reworked coined HD maps come into play, there will be more of that depending on the map though. Oopsie daisy. Stop looking at the dog. He's humping the shit out of his bed back there in a dream. Oh no. So I'm just looking at the minimap behind me here, and about 3 people, you know, one being an E100 with, you know, quite a bit of armor, spawned on this side, and they're deciding to turn and run away. Whether it's to the base or somewhere else, I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting. It makes me, I'm not gonna fight down here. There's too many different avenues to cover. I'll take my chances up here and hope that if they start to flank us hard, that somebody comes and helps us. Just, my team's putting a lot of weight into the center here, which there's not much cover to push. It's more of a spot to spot from and take shots off on people pushing. So it'll be interesting. I'm just not in a great area for the IS-7, so I may have to kind of run, regroup, go somewhere else. Especially against a Kronwagen here. Most likely I'm going to run across a couple tier 10 TDs as well. I guess found a couple of them. Not able to do this. Okay. A. Not already safe here, but I'm semi-safe from like their TDs and stuff shooting at me. Go. It's like you kind of can drop off there. Same with this side. It's a little harder though on this side if you're coming this way, but there's nothing. I'm gonna try to actually stay up here. So it actually looks like the enemy kind of did the same thing and pushed more people in the center. We are down by 2 tanks, unfortunately, but get here. I don't want to get hit by the JPZ, but that might just happen. Size 7Cs. Congratulations, Bird, on winning the raffle. EVP. URNG. Or we're doing decent on this flank. . Oh, this is gonna be such a lucky shot. That's the outcome I kind of saw happening. Up to the next place. It's guess I need to expose myself a little bit here. Get myself down, 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 down. Kind of gets leapfrogging, more or less, to the next semi-safe spot. Very nice though if I had a little bit more help here, because right now it's just me. I am 1v1 against an IS-7, and technically I have the better shot on him. But, yep, he's got a little bit of help from the center here. Crapola, that's not good. No. Just need to suck it up and push straight ahead. Regardless of if this IS-7 can shoot me or not. Go. Don't worry about that, guys. Yeah, after this battle, I'm gonna pop into the M4 Sherman, and then I will do probably one more battle, but we'll see how long this one and the next one takes. But I am gonna do another raffle at the end here, since I forgot to do one midstream. I think we might get a spot here. There we go. And wait for him to turn. And I hit his hole. I probably should have waited a little bit longer there, but which I should use HE here. That perk actually came in handy. And we got the kill. Which the stream shop does work. As some of you might know, you can log into it outside of when I'm streaming. It'll still show up like how much you watch, your Levi biscuits. You know, you can actually purchase stuff while I'm not streaming too, and it'll show up when I log on. Got him on the ropes here. I was mainly trying to spot there. I didn't want to take any damage, though. Alright, guys. Can we get a move on it here? Like, it was nice there was only one SPG on both teams. It was nice just, you know, not having to worry too much about that, but at the end here, you speed it up a little bit, guys. We can do better than this. It's like they're probably waiting for us to spot stuff, which B4 probably could spot stuff, so. Still one of them gets spotted. There we go. Maybe. No, he didn't spot me. Now I'm always spotted. So is he, though. They're taking shots at me. Perfectly fine with that, as long as my team actually starts moving up on him. That definitely missed. Come on, guys. We're up by 6 tanks. Six tanks. Come on. Someone take one for the team and push in there. All we gotta do is spot them. I can't spot them because I won't light up enough to actually make... So you're gonna ping... like... Alright, there we go. Another leopard one's gonna push. It's just someone needs to take one for the team. There we go. Spot them. They get lit up. We can kill them. And then we're able to push more tanks forward. Not a hard concept. But like I might die here now, but got 1 HP. That's all I need. I get 1 HP a lot, it seems like. I think he might still be aiming at me. Maybe not. Take that critical hit. I think he might be a little bit angry. He did not kill me. Pretty good match though, 2,700 damage. A little bit more there. Almost 3,000 blocks, 1,700 assist. That was a fun one. But fortunately our team didn't blow that there, because if we went... Like they were waiting, like I was getting close to making a big mistake there. They were waiting for us guys that were just stuck there with no HP to push up. Just freaking charge in there. Like, with enough tanks with enough HP that you just take one for the team, push in, spot, and everyone else can pop out and shoot them. But we got a Mastery Badge 2nd class, Steel Wall, Spartan Award. All in all, you know, not the most amount of damage nearly on my team, but as far as teams go, you know, both teams did pretty well, but unfortunately for them, you know, we had a little bit better teamwork earlier on, it seemed. I have a M4 Sherman here. Unless this is a really quick match, this may be my last, so I'm gonna do the other raffle here. I'm just gonna do 1,200 Levi biscuits again. Hopefully I do not keep sneezing. Alright, I'm going straight up on the hill. But I'm gonna try to... I think I'm able to buy maybe 2 more tier 7s here. 30% off. Elo bud. I think I might go for trying to get some more American tanks, because I'm down to, like, outside of some SPGs I need to buy, which unfortunately the raffle doesn't work on it doesn't work on Twitch. It only works on YouTube. I'm down to like 8 or so, I think, of, you know, tanks that are tier 4 and up that I don't have in the American line, like in my garage. I'm looking just to get all of them. That way I can say I can play any American tank outside of like special reward ones, stuff like that. Thank you, Bird. The nation up after that I have the most of, actually Japanese tanks, Swedish tanks too. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. If not, we can just use the Hellcat as a shield. Either war works for me. They actually did not push many on the hill here. That was actually closer than I thought. Oh god, really late on that. See myself, no, there's a KV1 here. Say, I see myself a Hellcat sitting out in the open that I can derp. And I hit him on the mantlet. Not good, not good. Especially a APCR frickin' KV1. Ah. Okay, can we please not? We need to help out this side. No, it's not an easy 8. This is a regular M4. Come to think of it, I actually have the easy 8. I forgot I got that tank too. I forgot to add that to my list of tanks I got since the last stream. Tiger P. Very nice though if the other 3 tanks up here either pushed, came to help us. Don't. Their bishop's the one that is pretty considerable amount of damage. Go. Sorry I didn't save you in time. I was playing that a little bit too safe. Yeah. He ain't kidding about the sniffles. I don't think he's aiming. He's not actually playing. So I'm just gonna freeze. Alright, I didn't actually pull in front of you that oddly there, Hellcat. Come on. Yeah. Let me... Oh, this is gonna be iffy. Sworn that one of them are... I thought they were gonna be a little bit easier to find here. But decent match in the M4 here. Definitely gonna be my last one, just because I've been up since almost been up since what, like 21 hours or something here. I'm not gonna make it out of this, but we should win this at the very least. Congratulations though, Dana, for winning. It does not look good. Randall. No, this is the standard M4 Sherman. It's tier 5. It's not a jumbo. It's not a easy 8 or anything like that. It's the standard M4 Sherman, tier 5 one. Honestly though, if you're, you know, how you're supposed to, which hello Big Easy Snow on Twitch. Unfortunately this is my last match, but thanks for popping into the stream here. How you're supposed to wipe your nose as a chef, to be honest, unless you like, you know, if you wipe it the correct way, like with a tissue and stuff, gotta wash your hands and everything, but you're supposed to honestly do it on like your shoulder area almost, if you have no other options. But that's, you know, technically speaking, for laws, you're actually not allowed to let food touch like above your like arm area. About, technically they just say your hands, because you always have to keep your hands clean obviously, but if food actually touches above here, you know, it's kind of a no-no because of like arm hair and stuff, of course. But anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It was a pretty fun stream. Thank you very much for the challenges as well, too, guys. Next time you'll see me, most likely, is Tuesday morning for the stream for World of Tanks, and then Tuesday night, you guys voted on it. It'll be World of Warships. Yeah, I'm not ruling out the possibility, but maybe, depending on how tomorrow goes, I may pop on for a little bit streaming, but we'll see how things go. Which, I actually just got a Mastery Badge First Class here, so let me add that to the shop here. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. It was a pretty good night. I'm glad I got through all the requests as well, since I did a lot of my own picks. I'm trying to purchase this almost an ace tanker biscuit, honestly. There we go. Just so everyone here gets the reward. But I'll add on some Levi biscuits to the next raffle for the next stream, since I did a first class here at the end. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, it was a fun night. Hopefully everyone has a good rest of your weekend. Even I guess most of you guys are going back to work tomorrow. Thank you very much for the subscription, Joseph. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to bed. So see you guys. Have a nice one.